So in one of my other videos talking about Pierre, he had basically posted this late night rant going on all the horrible things about Mark Carney, which were all fucking lies to begin with. I stated the fact that the problem is that Pierre knows he cannot match up against Carney's resume. Carney has a fabulous resume, which is exactly what Canada needs right now in order to survive Trump and his tariffs and change our economy. And if you want more evidence of the fact that Pierre knows that he cannot take on Carney's resume, just look at what his communication director posted. A resume is not a plan. The thing is, though, is that Carney is posting plans. He talks about it at every campaign stop. Every time he brings up like a new policy idea or whatever, he will outline the plan. I think the only thing that he wasn't quite clear on was what they were going to do in regards to his tax cut and where they were going to cut taxes. But I think that's kind of one of those things that until he gets back into Parliament and gets people looking at the books, you can't really say where you're going to cut, right? But he has outlined plans. He talked about his housing plan and he outlined everything. And if you want more information, you just go to his website. He goes through even more thoroughly on the website what his plans are for each of his policies. So, but, you know, Poilievre, he wants people, because right now, mostly people are going off of his resume. Oh, he's an economist. He's worked for right? And Poilievre is freaking because he doesn't have the resume to match. He doesn't have people talking about him like that because he's been a 20-year politician who barely did anything while he was in that seat. All he did was vote against things. He introduced 6 bills. 1 went through, and then it ended up being removed by the Liberals anyway. Like, he's done nothing for Canada. His resume will not match up. It will not stand up to what Carney's is. And he's now trying to say, like, oh, don't look at his resume. Never mind the fact that he was the governor of Bank of Canada and that he was the governor of the Bank of England. Never mind the fact that he worked for all these investment firms, that he went to Oxford, then he went to Harvard. This is why he is trying to basically trash his resume. This is why he's going after Brookfield. Oh, look at all these horrible things that Brookfield did, which definitely were all caused by Carney. Carney single-handedly ran that business, and he did all of those things, even though some of that stuff happened before he even got there or were not in his job description. Oh, look, plagiarism. Obviously, all his academics are not real, because plagiarism in his 1,000-page thesis, and there were 10 examples and thousands of pages. Like, the desperation is showing so badly here. And the thing is that I don't understand who in the world in his campaign thinks these are good ideas. Because he's flailing. They're not resonating. The polls are not shifting. Obviously, these things nobody cares about. You know, Pierre, instead of telling everybody what you can do for Canada, what you've done for Canada, you focus heavily instead on your opponent and attacking, and it's not making a difference. It is not shifting the winds in your direction. It's not making the poll numbers go back up for you. So maybe, you know, based on the rumors that you guys have infighting going on in the Conservative Party, you fucking put your ego aside for 3 seconds and listen to the people in your party who are trying to tell you to shift to a different narrative. Because this is not working and people are still comparing you to fucking Trump. So, like, I don't know what else to do for you, bud. You know, it's the same with the NDP. People are trying to tell these guys what they're doing is not resonating with Canadians, and they're still fucking doing it. Like, what is it? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.